So I'm just going to be telling you guys a little bit about why and where people move. So according to packonthego.com, it's estimated that around 28 million Americans move annually. So every year, 28 million Americans pack up their things and decide to move somewhere else. Knowing why and where you move can better help you decide whether or not it's the right time for you to move. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, it's estimated that 11 times in your life you're going to pack your things and move. I have not personally moved, but I do know many people that have moved. I'm sure some of you guys have moved, and hopefully one day I'll be one number closer to that 11. According to livability.com, the main reasons people move are because of a new or better home, family reason, or a new job or a job offer. So now we're actually going to get into the actual reasons of why people move. So, as I said, a new, better home. Some people, they would rather own instead of renting. So they don't want to make that monthly payment. They'd rather just be able to pay it off and then it's theirs forever. Others, they want to upgrade, so their current living situation might be a little small, so they buy something a little bigger that better suits them. Others think that it'll save them money in the long run by being a cost and saving efficient house. Others think that they need to move for family reasons. So if you have a sick or ill family member, maybe suffering from an injury, you might want to move a little closer to them. That way you can kind of keep them under your watch and make sure everything's okay. Others have really close-knit families, so they don't typically move really far away. They're not going to move halfway across the country, but instead kind of stay lumped together in one small area. And growing families. So say you have a kid, and then a couple years down the road, you might have another kid, and then maybe another. So eventually you might need to upgrade, get something bigger that can hold your entire family. New job or job offer. So some people think that if they do take the job, they'll be able to travel a lot more, maybe see the world, see the country, and just get to explore things that they haven't before. Others think that if they take the job that it'll offer a substantial pay increase. So if they do move, immediately they'll see better pay. Others think instead of the pay increase that it'll offer faster advancement in the company, so they'll move up a lot quicker than if they stayed where they were. Others may be unemployed and they might need to move actually where the jobs are. And the last one affects me personally, college. So this right here is my college textbook, one of the many that I had to buy. And it's estimated that 1 in 4 American students will move away for college. Some people think that it gives them a sense of freedom. They have to rely more on themselves rather than their parents, and they get to handle things on their own, and it kind of gives them a feeling of independence. Others think it saves them money because they pay everything up front. You get the room, maybe a meal plan, pay it all in one large sum, and then you're pretty much set for the year or the semester, and you don't have to take things day by day. So now we're actually going to talk about where people do move when they decide to. One would be weather. So people typically move to where there's less natural disasters. So they're going to move somewhere where something's constantly going wrong. Others prefer warmer climates rather than the cold. And finally, hobbies. So people aren't going to move if they're an avid snow skier to places like California or Florida. They might move to somewhere like Colorado where that environment kind of better suits that hobby. Cost of living, that's another big one. The entire northeast of America saw a 57% increase in its population in 2017 due to the the cost of living. It was a lot smaller up there. New York is actually the 8th fastest shrinking state, and it's coincidentally has a cost of living of $2,500 a month. Crime rates, typically people aren't going to move to somewhere where there's an average crime rate. Instead, they're going to move to somewhere where it's a lot safer. Health reasons, if you're suffering from an illness or injury, you're not really going to move halfway across the country. You might typically stay where you're at, maybe hold off until you're better. Education, some people think that moving to where the schools are, then it'll better suit their kids for their future. And that's pretty much the main reasons why and where people move. And as I said before, the U.S. Census Bureau states that on average people will move 11 times in their life, and hopefully one day I will be closer to that 11. Thank you for listening.